So how schools can honor Juneteenth? How can our schools honor Juneteenth better? I'm going to tell you. So educators, please listen because this part is for you. Juneteenth is not just a one-day topic. No, absolutely not. It is a yearly thing. 365 days. It should be taught yearly in schools. It should be taught every day. In my view, in my opinion, it can be a part of your curriculum, your culture, and your community engagement all year long. All year long. Don't be scared. Teach it. Teach the truthful history. You should be ashamed. I don't know why you would be ashamed of it. I wouldn't be. So here are a few ways schools and classrooms can honor Juneteenth meaningfully. So please jot these down, educators, and not just only to the educators, parents, students, whoever is watching this, jot this down because this can help you. And you can spread this, you can share this with others. So of course, the number one, teach the history. Teach the history. So use primary sources that are reliable, right? That are trustworthy. You can use documentaries, literature, and art to explore the realities of slavery and emancipation. Use credible sources. Use sources that are accurate and correct. So you can know what's the basic. So you can know what's the knowledge. So you can know, okay, I know this. I could help somebody into this, right? I could teach somebody, right? I could teach my students, right? I could do, because I have credible sources. So teach the history. Teach the history. Our next is center Black voices. Center Black voices. Invite local speakers. Share stories of Black inventors, scholars, and activists. Absolutely, because Black voices, they are real and they exist. It doesn't have to be anybody, famous. It could be somebody, in your, just like I said, local, in your local communities, in your environment. Somebody that has the knowledge, somebody that has been, doing the real work from day one, it has been, a challenging time for them. It has been a struggle. They keep on keeping on. They keep on keeping on. They're making history. They're changing the culture. They are changing the narrative. Invite those people. Invite those people into your schools. Let them talk with your students. And it will make an impact, trust me. Once they listen, it's going to change. It's going to turn the light bulb on in their head. Oh, this is fascinating. All this, I didn't know this. And then they're going to stop doing, then they're going to stop, in my view, they're going to stop, you've been, they're going to stop doing that. And they're going to really feel like sorry for themselves. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry you went through this. Right? Because you know how our students are today, like they don't really care about stuff. I said some students. Now, some students, they really are, deeply care. They know right from wrong. They know, where they came from. They know how hard it was from their parents, their grandparents, from generation down, right? But some of them, they don't care. They don't care. But trust and believe when I say this here, once they hear from people of how the struggle was, it's going to be a wake-up call for them. It's going to be a wake up call for them. So center Black voices inside of your classroom. All right, our next is celebrate the culture. Celebrate the culture. We have to highlight music, all music, food, poetry, transitions that stem from African American heritage. Yeah, absolutely. So we had to highlight all the music. We had to highlight all the backgrounds of foods because food means a lot to people. It really does. Because, one specific food means something to that particular person of how they grew up. What does that mean? Right? Poetry, right? The list goes on and on. We have to celebrate the culture. We have to, because if not, if we don't celebrate our culture, what will our nation be today? I'm just leaving you with that question. What will our nation be today? It will be turned upside down. I tell you that much. I tell you that much. Then let's make connections. Let's make connections with people. Let's relate Juneteenth to modern civil rights issues, voting rights, justice reform, and equity in education. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to make connections with people to get a better understanding, right? Because that's the only way. That's the only way. Yes, it's fine from time to time to do it on your own, but you need a village. You need someone behind you, standing right beside you. So make connections. There's nothing wrong with making connections. It's not going to make you feel bad. It's not going to make you feel weak. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Get that out of your head. It's not going to make you feel weak. Look, I'm trying to do this on my own. Okay. Okay. That's totally fine. Nobody's not saying that you could do this on your own. If you want to, okay. But there's nothing wrong with getting a little help, right? There's nothing wrong with getting a little help. And then finally, let's encourage reflection. Let students, hear me while I say this here. Let students express what freedom means to them through writing, discussion, or art, having a conversation, right? Because our student voice matters as well, just like Black voices. Our students' voice, they matter inside a classroom. So we need to let them express their thoughts, express their feelings. Because they have opinions. They have opinions, and we should not shut down their opinions at all. Make them feel unseen. No, we need to make them feel seen, that they are heard, that they matter. Because our students are our futures. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Now, because real education isn't just about facts, it's about empathy. It's about truth. It's about building a future where every student, just like I just got through saying, is seen, heard, and valued. Because they are. Because they are. Everything is about empathy. Everything is about truth. Everything is about building a future for our students and for everybody. Building a better tomorrow. Let's build a better tomorrow for all of us. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because if we do that, we will be shaping the next generation and a generation after that coming after us, right? Of course. Of course.